Let's take a trip to Heroes Con. So I'm about 90 miles away from Charlotte, so a little bit under 2 hours to get to North Carolina from my house. Well, here we are. We're at the Westin, where the magic happens. No idea what that means. Let's take a look outside, see what we got. There's the convention center right there. Pretty good looking skyline this morning or this afternoon. Heroes Con is on. So from the Westin, it is just across the street, and you are at the Charlotte Convention Center, walking into the main doors here, into the lobby where you can pick up your tickets, whether you're VIP or 3-day or a single day. And you can see a bunch of people already queuing up, waiting to be let in. VIP does get an hour early access. And one thing they changed this year is that press pass holders in previous years were able to get in the same time as VIPs, but they now are following the regular pass holder schedule. I actually went in the wrong entrance here, had to go around, but you can see this is the main lobby. There's actually some restaurants, ATM, vending machines here, so if you need to pick something up beforehand, you can do that, or grab something to eat. And down the escalators to the convention floor. You can see this guy in front of me is pretty excited. He is pumped. Look at him. He's bouncing around. He can't wait to hit the con floor. And then we're on the con floor. Information desk straight ahead, and then you can go right, you can go left, and we're gonna swing around here. There's kind of a little bit of an L shape to the convention center, but what's great about Heroes is the floor is kind of wide open. They don't pack in a lot of vendors. I mean, there are a lot of vendors there, but it's not overcrowded, so there's plenty of space to walk on the floor and down the aisles. That's the one thing, that you don't feel like you're ever too crowded bumping into people. And we're going to kind of scan around. You can see there are some different vendors. Here's a Lego vendor, minifigure vendor. There are some toy vendors, merchandise. But for the most part, the vendors are comic book vendors. We have Unknown Comics here. And then we're going to see some of the cosplay area. And they do a good job with cosplay as well, and we actually see some people queuing up for some signatures there. And this is kind of in the back of the convention center. Some of the cosplay areas, the 501 Legion, the Star Wars group. They have we're coming up on the stage here shortly for cosplay. There's some seating there, some concession. I think there's 2 concession booths within the convention center as well. So if you want to grab a snack or a drink, you can do that. Yeah, here's the cosplay stage. We've got some seating as well. And who doesn't like the mystery machine? A little Scooby-Doo. And here's CGC. So if you're dropping books off, you would line up in that blue line there. They do have computers set up that you can submit and print out forms. I submitted a few books and I already had my forms printed out, so I just had to go wait in line. They do pressing and on-site grading at Heroes Con. No cleaning. I did clarify with that when I was there. You can see some of the creator booths here, tables. And then we're kind of getting into the vendor area. And then there's a whole nother section on the other side of the convention center with artists, creators, writers. What we're going to go see next is all of the artwork that was submitted for the Saturday night art auction. You can see they have a live stage here where artists can go up and draw, paint, color, whatever they're working on. But here is some of the artwork that was part of the art auction Saturday night. That all goes for charity. Some really great pieces. That big Hulk Grand Design, still only 35 cents. Dave picked up. And we may see the Thing piece that he picked up as well, but some great Lobo art, Power Girl, bunch of different things, some Spider-Man artwork there. And there was an artist donating a piece as we walk by. And then we'll swing around here and we see two artists working on some of their work as well. So really cool, some seating area there. If you want to sit and watch the artists create their work, you can do that. Now this is one of the main, well, that was one of the main aisles, but you see some vendors, lots of long boxes, short boxes. And then now this is all of the creator section here. A lot of artists, writers, independent creators here through this section. This whole kind of back section of the con. And you can see a big convention. Carrie Andrews there on the right. There's a CGC witness in front of me, witnessing signatures. And so now we're kind of hitting the back wall of the con in the back row here. Actually heading over to Geek Out with Roscoe and Izzyverse's table. That's kind of where we're going to end up. But you can see just so many different creators here where you can get signatures, commissions, all of those kind of things. So
Hey!
Look at this guy.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Oh, get that.
Right here, baby. Woo. Tonight? Oh, I love the shirt. That's awesome.
Let's, by the time I post this video, hopefully let's not touch the money.
Hey.
Just Knicks. Go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks.
Go Knicks.
I want to take that thing. I got more stuff.
Let's see what he does.
Izzy already left me.
So we're going to make our final lap around the entire con floor. And you can see we're getting into more of the comic book vendors. And stick around to the end of the video. We have some clips from the Absolute Comics, Absolute DC panel with Scott Snyder and a few other guests as well. But you can see lots of comics, a lot of wall books, lots of long boxes to dig through. Now we're coming up on the Comics Curing Cancer booth. Mark, Austin LeMay there. We actually were crossing streams. Pops. Mark was actually going live, but there's all of the art books and they're set up in their booth. So now back out to more vendors. This was the DT that I just left, that just passed, was where I picked up a few of my big books on Sunday. There's some pop figures as well as comics. Now we're coming back around to the stage area where we started before. Yeah, just a lot of different options. Whatever you're looking for, gold and silver, bronze, modern books. There were some trade paperback booths as well. You can basically find anything you're looking for at Heroes. Some statues. Heritage Auctions had a site there as well. Some original comic art, some comic pages you could pick up. There was a Justin Birch sighting.
The creators shaping DC's Absolute line. A line built around bold reinvention, emotional stakes, and stories that speak to today's world and the right now. These are DC's iconic heroes through new lenses, with updated origins and modern hopes and fears, all being guided by storyteller and showrunner, my brother in comics, Scott Snyder.
Well, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you. I haven't been to this con since before COVID, and to see it was awesome then, but to see it have grown so much, and the energy from you guys, the organizers, everybody working the con, this has been one of the best ones I've ever been to, so thank you guys for an amazing weekend. You guys rock. So give yourselves a huge hand. Back. So thank you. And the fans are so nice. Like last night, total digression, but I cracked my tooth like a few weeks ago eating popcorn at a movie with my 14-year-old.
This tooth was cracked months ago.
Yeah. I haven't had time to fix anything. But so they were like, it shouldn't be a problem, just whatever. And then yesterday, out of nowhere, something went wrong, and it was like throughout the day, it was getting worse and worse and worse. And you guys not only offered me like drinks, like beer, nonstop. Somebody gave me like an amazing, I won't even get into it. But everybody was so kind and so awesome. I honestly, like this con population, I can't say enough good things about everybody in Charlotte. You guys rock. I've literally come back here every year for the rest of my life, so you're awesome. Absolute Batman to me, first of all, like, the way I would describe it is the way that we kind of, all of us, I think, approach our books, right? Where Marie said it, it's making these heroes sort of make appropriate or making them even more heroic for this moment, trying to figure out what we're most afraid of and pitting them against those things. So for me, Absolute Batman really was looking at my kids. I got 3 boys. One is 19, one is 15, one is 7. But especially for the older 2, you know, what would make Batman and, you know, as my favorite character, exciting to them the way he was to me when I was first reading comics. And he seemed so real, right? When Dark Knight Returns came out, and all this, I was growing up in New York City, all that kind of feeling of him being immediate. And so for us, like, look around and they're facing a world where, regardless of your politics, I think we can all agree, like, the rich and the powerful are pulling way more levers than they should be. And it's harder and harder for young working class people, young people coming into the real world. And so it felt like, let's invert the mythos. Instead of Batman being the system and order and sort of the entrenched power, let's make him the disruptor, the Joker, but a good version, someone who's the rebel, the one kind of breaking things and rebuilding them. And let's make the Joker the one that has all of the resources, who's the handsome generational billionaire. And from there, really everything began with Nick. Nick was the first person I thought of to do it, the only person really. I actually told James Tynan, I was terrified of doing it. I didn't think I would, and I was like, if Nick God, I can't do it, I'm not going to do it. So that was really it. But